Hello and welcome. And if you've not listened to me before, I'm Lisa Cressy and I'm so pleased you found this meditation. I'm a mindset coach and hypnotherapist, and one of the things I love most is helping people discover they often already have the answers they're looking for. It's simply hidden beneath the noise and busyness of everyday life and the overthinking and the endless to-do lists and everyone else's opinions. So today I want to guide you through a gentle practice to help your mind settle and your body to relax and create a little space to listen inwards. Now, you don't need to force anything to happen. There's no right or wrong way. You might notice a word or a feeling or simply a sense of calm. Whatever your experience is today is exactly as it needs to be, but I'm going to help you just tap into that inner wisdom. Create more space for your intuition. And I've made this practice around 15 minutes long because that's often how long our minds need to become a bit more quiet, to be able to listen to that inner wisdom, that subconscious mind, or that quieter part of you that always knows what really matters. And we're creating that time and that space now to listen. So make yourself comfortable. Let's begin by taking in a long, slow, comfortable breath in through your nose. And gently breathing it away. Another slow breath in, and an even slower breath out. And if it's safe to do so, just gently closing the eyes, allowing relaxation to happen naturally now. Allowing every out-breath to become a little longer than the one before. As though with every exhale, we're giving your body permission to relax a little more. Being aware of the surface supporting you. Noticing for these next few moments there's nowhere else you need to be. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to work out. Nothing expected of you except allowing yourself this time. Begin to notice now the top of your head. A feeling of softness like a warm sunlight. Gently resting upon you, and it's starting to spread slowly through your scalp, across your forehead, and it's smoothing away any tension you may have been holding without even realizing. Allow that feeling to drift round your eyes. Allow all those tiny muscles to relax. Giving your eyes permission to rest right now. Allowing a comfortable feeling to travel down through your cheeks and your jaw. Allowing your whole face to relax, to become peaceful. And that feeling now begins to flow down your neck and across your shoulders. And maybe you notice how much those shoulders are carrying without realizing. Maybe pressure, trying to do everything for everyone else. And just for these few moments, you can allow all that weight to just gently melt away as your shoulders start to feel a little lighter, more comfortable. And that relaxing feeling continues flowing down both arms, into your forearms, your wrists, the palms of your hands, every finger relaxing, your hands becoming still. As that same comfortable feeling spreads through your chest, allowing every breath to feel calm and easy, and then flowing into your upper back, your middle back, lower back, and then allowing your stomach to soften and relax. And with every breath, you can allow your whole body to just sink into a deeper level of comfort and relaxation. As that wave of relaxation goes down through your legs, your knees, your ankles, and then finally all the way into your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. So your whole body feels settled and grounded and safe. And as your body becomes more relaxed, you can notice your mind naturally starts following, because the mind and the body, they're so connected. And the more the body lets go, the more the mind begins to settle. And thoughts may still drift in, and that's perfectly okay. You don't need to empty your mind. Just allow the thoughts to simply drift past, noticing for a moment and then allowing them to drift away, creating more and more space between one thought and the next. And often in those little spaces, those moments between the thinking, something deeper can begin to emerge. And maybe in your imagination you can become aware of yourself walking along a pathway, not needing to know exactly where it leads. But there's something special about this place that feels welcoming, as though you've been here before, even if you can't quite remember when. And you notice the peacefulness around you, the sounds of nature. And every step you take, the outside world feels just a little further away, while the connection with yourself becomes a little stronger. Now in the distance you notice a beautiful room filled with natural light and calm, and it's so inviting, and you know this place was created just for you. This place where there's no judgment or pressure, where you can simply be yourself. And as you step inside, you notice a comfortable chair waiting for you. And opposite, there's another chair. And it's occupied by someone whose presence feels immediately calming. There's no expectation, just a feeling of familiarity. As you walk closer, there's something about this person that feels deeply, deeply known to you. And as they turn, you realize you're not meeting someone else at all. You're meeting the wisest part of yourself, your higher self. That part of you that's always been there. That part that knows your values and your dreams and your strengths and everything you've already overcome to become the person you are today. And they've simply been waiting there for you to become quiet enough to listen. So take a moment now to sit with this wiser version of yourself and notice the calmness they radiate without needing to prove anything. And notice the certainty they have. Not because they know how everything will unfold, but they trust themselves. and they trust what's unfolding. This wiser part of you knows everything about you. They know your story. They know what matters most. So if there's something that's been weighing on your mind recently, maybe a decision you've been trying to make, or maybe you've lost your sense of direction, or maybe there's just something you want to know, this is your opportunity to ask the question. And so you can simply ask, what do I need to know right now? You don't need to go searching, just notice. Maybe there's a feeling somewhere in your body, or one word drifts into your awareness, or an image, or a memory, or a colour. Or perhaps there's just a knowing that's difficult to put into words, or maybe nothing arrives at all, and you can just experience a feeling of peace. Just trust whatever happens. And if another question arises, ask it now, knowing there's no need to rush the response. Once again, just simply ask the question and allow yourself to listen. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to remember that everything doesn't need to be worked out by thinking alone. And maybe it's time now for your time together to come to an end. But remember that your wiser self walks with you every single day. They speak to you through intuition and gentle nudges and synchronicities. Moments when something just feels right. It's about remembering this, that inner guidance is always within you. So take a moment now to thank this wiser part of you, knowing that you can return whenever you need guidance, whenever life feels a bit much, whenever you need reminding of who you really are beneath all the pressure and the expectations. And you can become aware once again of your breathing and the surface supporting you. And maybe gently moving your fingers or wriggling your toes, rolling your shoulders and taking a lovely deep breath. And as you breathe out with a smile. Bring back with you that sense of calm, trusting that over the coming hours and days you may notice little nudges or fresh ideas, different perspectives. Because once we create the space to listen, our inner wisdom has an amazing way of making itself known. And whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes, feeling refreshed, feeling grounded, feeling connected to yourself once again.